Festus Keyamo, Mr. Festus Keyamo, the accidental public servant. Ekpele. Congratulations, sir. A round of applause for you. Through Peter Obi, you have won global award for global best practice on parking motor. The global award for airport work. Receive it, sir. Your mentor, the late Ganifa Wemi, will be very proud of you. Ani ori buruku lenshi. Oshi lenshi. So after all the jumping around, human rights, democrats, activate this and that, this is it. What the affliction Progressive Congress APC cannot destroy does not exist. You should be thoroughly and decisively ashamed of yourself. So when I don't release CCTV for Peter Obi, you don't investigate. After our investigation, with how many paragraphs of tweets, because we have been able to ascertain Oshi. The same way you were able to do CCTV video and retweet when King Wasiu and they won't use chess to stop jets from flying for airport. I mean the time when Oshomole converts airports to Royal Rumble Ring. The same way you were able to do it. What a tragedy of a country. But what do you expect when you allow lunatics to overrun the asylum? That the legitimate concerns of a presidential candidate about his personal security, you go trivialize them to CCTV footage and investigation for wrong parking of motor for this and that. What a shame. But before I even get to your so-called CCTV and investigation, Oga Festus Keyamo, you know why a lot of Nigerians do not panic when people like you attack Peter Obi? Because Nigerians also know what you are about and what you stand for. As the saying goes, when a person tells you whom they are the first time, believe them. So God will continue to use characters like you to campaign and amplify the person of Peter Obi. Keyamo, no panic. That Peter Obi presidency, you will be alive to experience it. Because instead of your attacks to diminish Peter Obi, it rather endears him to the hearts of Nigerians. Because we can see clearly, say we know they make mistakes. Say we know they stand and support nonsense. We are not supporting and working or defending a person that has a drug for future case in America. So with all the mischief, all their wuye of their Oriburuku APC, everything when I don't try, since you cannot get anything to stick to the man, you cannot get him to be involved in drug for future case in the United States of America. You cannot pull him in to say he was in the award contract to convicted money launderers. You cannot pull his nuclear family to be parasiting on the commonwealth of the people. You cannot tie him to corruption, fraud, criminality, and all the embezzlement going on in the country. You cannot tie him to say he converted state resources into or state institutions into private ones. Okay, after all your trying and hard trying, you have been able, when I don't come up with one thing, oh, what can that thing be? Okay, alleged wrong parking. Ozwa, Okogoko, Ozwa, what a shame, what a tragedy. May no country have the misfortune of having charlatans destroy their nations when people are suffering and dying with real issues. So make we talk about the CCTV video we wanna do. According to your CCTV, by 8:28, the car come, 8:30, the driver park, 2 minutes later, he come out, then come back, open boot, and then another 2 minutes, they don't clamp the car. Everything happened between the space of about 6 to 8 minutes, which is not even up to the 10 minutes for airports like Heathrow, a global time for passenger timing. So it now begs the question, Keyamo, at what point does it become an offense? At what point they go clamp the motor? At what point do you communicate to the citizens because you are supposed to be there to serve and not to victimize? And then at what point does it become victimization or witch hunting, where you pick which one to enforce law and clamp, and then the ones where you go leave? Peter will be a presidential candidate, a former 2-term governor, former chairman of Security and Exchange Commission, with all of the security issues and the attacks where they face. Even when you will see every day members of ruling parties, politicians displaying hooliganism, rascality in the airport and public institutions, yet there is no law to enforce on them. But once it comes to Peter Obi, everybody will begin to show. Even in countries where you go to, where you fly, go America, the courtesies that are given to a candidate that is running for election to protect them and protect their interests. When they talk, say in your CCTV, a policeman came down from the vehicle, are you aware that Peter Obi does not have a police order, say driver or whatever, that even the security that is supposed to be given to him that he's entitled to, the slave masters that you worship and work for have refused and denied him that access? Oh, you think, do you know how many airport experiences and confrontations where Peter Obi have suffered that he will not even come out to mention? You think what he was referencing in that interview is even about the Abuja airport? What a shame. Coming out, you self, Keyamo, you they threaten Peter Obi, he must pay the 25,000 or what? Or what, Festus Keyamo? Small nyash they shake. Everybody go threaten Peter Obi, even Festus Keyamo. Una don't see us finish. But one of the good things where all of this have shown is that, at least from this video, we can see that truly, if this is even video of Peter Obi motorcade, so now that one motor Peter Obi they carry waka. So truly, this man is not pretending. He's actually not financially irresponsible. He is very prudent. Nigerians, quickly go and get your PVC. So Peter Obi, we are going to elect a president that can walk by himself from the tarmac, come down from plane, go waiting area, carry luggage, walk to his car park. They don't need to choreograph his movement. They don't need to park his car almost inside the aircraft, because everything now managing, now packaging that they do. We must make sure we vote this man. We must ensure we deliver this man. 2027, Nigerians, go and get your PVCs. This Oriburuku must not be sustained. We must dismantle this structure of criminality. Festus Keyamo, is this all you have against Peter Obi? Hard luck. Try harder next time. Because Peter Obi 2027, Obi is coming. Nigeria must be okay, and a new Nigeria is possible. My name is Peter for Nigeria.